Oh, can't you see? Every step you take, I'll be watching you.
Let us go, Billy.
Who's George Oh, that's George. He said, let's go, Billy. Oh, shit.
Tyler Gay.
Fucking Low called me gay, little bitch. Oh, man. This place sometimes gets to me, bro.
Open your drops.
I don't have any drops. Why is that my emblem? Sure. Where is that? Actually, where's my emblem?
You have 2 bottom lefts.
There's mine. Oh, shit, I do.
Your ID matches the label. Guess this is for you. Appreciate your custom.
It only gives you fucking two. It only gives you one thing instead of like the 3 from Buggle. That's gay.
Here's your receipt.
Stupid gay.
Chill, Danny. Soon you won't have to deal with these bums no more.
Yeah. Nope.
Well, look who got around to checking out my movies.
Dude, literally, I played that once. It was nothing but fucking LMG Thermal Titans. What? Wanna get some pizza?
I don't want it.
Alright. Fucking. I mean, whatever I get, you'll get. You'll eat. It's you, Grandma.
Party like a rock. Party like a rock.
Ready. What? You know what's better than a heartburn, Grandma? A heart attack. That's not better.
Please do not piss off Rabbit.
Grandma, you ain't gonna have a heart attack anytime soon.
I already have.
You'll just have another stroke.
That's terrible.
I mean, Hunter probably had a stroke a couple days ago. He was talking to Bill, and now nowhere just started going,
Yeah, I heard about that.
Hunter strokes. George is faggot ass and comment on that shit, but he can't get on. Sounds of love in the air. Oh, by the way, you guys take me back there Monday. I gotta do the backyard. I gotta do the backyard of their house, so you gotta take me back Monday. Or take me there Monday. Your car run better? Still needs fixing. Tyler, fuck no. Get off this goddamn fucking playlist.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
I will not play this playlist.
Bullshit.
I'll come back Sunday. Who? No, I come. No. She's already in school. She's back in school, but I go to up there. Dad's bringing me money. I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow. Washing my clothes and shit tonight. Going Dad's giving me like probably 40 bucks. Right there, I don't know how much he gave me really. But he's giving me that. And then I'm going up there till Sunday evening. Or whenever they bring me back Sunday. I'm gonna ride, I'm gonna ride, I'm gonna ride, I'm gonna ride on you.
It's raining. You know?
Well, it's raining right now?
Mm.
It's gonna start at 3 o'clock.
Sure.
Hmm. Hmm. And he got butt hurt over it. But the point is that you get yanked across through the water.
I have an echo. I don't hear it.
Is it mine?
But there's no way it's
Talk
me.
again.
Oh, actually, is there somebody else in the party? No?
Yeah, it's because probably. Tell me if you hear now. Hang on. Say it again. Yeah, because I was putting a Q-tip in my ear. We like grindy games. Grind is good.
That's what you do, because whenever you fucking do it, you feel a sense of completion.
Hey, Tyler.
Mm.
What? Alright. Where's it at? I have not seen that name in a minute. Tyler, you want to hear something funny?
Hmm.
And I'm a fake gamer. I spend thousands of dollars on video games, my Nintendo 3DS, my Nintendo Switch, my gaming PC, my PlayStation 4, and my Xbox One, all for the attention of men. How cringy.
What the
Yeah. Bill, you're gonna like the game mode he's picking.
Where the
Okay,
fuck's
I'm
this
gonna
guy?
aha. Flaming Ice used to be in the Worm Clan, part of the KGB back in BO3.
Oh.
Yeah, our Worm Clan, all we did was just prone, crawling around the map. Here, first, you bitch for 1 second. What, Worm? Yeah, so basically we just, I already told what we did, but it was like a meme plan. I got back from KGB on BO3, we have so many people in there. Grandma, you wanna join KGB? Old people risk your life.
Sometimes, Bill, this place gets to me.
Fuck your bitch, Granny.
Well, I mean, like, it wouldn't be that bad, you know, if I had, like, a family up here or something, or, like, you know, somebody that I, like, actually cared about up here with
Killing
me.
Justin?
Might not, but... I mean, like, because, like, it's fine for people up here that, like, have a family and, you know, shit to, like, you know, just, like, spend time with, but, like, whenever you're just a fucking 19-year-old person just stuck up here, you know, nothing to do, nothing to go out with.
Y'all are lucky, man. I won't be able to be here this weekend, and it's double XP and all that shit. For the final weekend of... It's gonna be double XP, double merits. Nicky's. No neck. Yeah. I get hash brown casserole. That's all I care about. So I heard we started the game and then it stopped. Stopping what? I'm gonna put a knife to your neck. Kiki. Jesus Christ. Got my gloves on, Bill.
And everything else.
Oh, see, if I was single, that'd have been a different story. That'd have been no bitch syndrome. Syndrome, fuck! See, we'll be okay if Tyler was single, again. Shh, no one knows that.
Everyone knows that.
The world might never know. I do now. The internet knows. They know the way!
Thanks for reminding me.
Tyler knows when to lean back. Lean back. Lean back, we know.
Shut the fuck up, alright?
When you said that.
If you had her, you would understand.
Deal with someone squeezing my nuts.
That's the thing, neither am I, but she... I don't know.
Wait, Bill, so
Shut
what
up.
happened here? Wait, so Tyler likes girls I mean, Tyler likes girls about balls.
Where
That's what I'm
the
getting at
fuck
here.
did you get any of that?
I mean, no, I'm just going with like, so Tyler likes it when girls play with his nuts.
Shut the fuck up.
What I'm
Alright?
trying to get here is so Tyler likes ball play.
No.
That's what I'm trying to get to the point here.
It's just the fucking fact
understand.
that for once in my life I was actually having to like watch what I said and like be sorry.
Oh.
Hi,
Are
Tyler.
you sorry?
Like I don't know, bro. It just I don't know. It changed.
Let's
me,
get
man.
personal. Start the game.
Hey, getting on here afterwards is like my time to fucking chill and just relax and just vent. Exactly.
What changed you?
I'm on here. My voice is here.
Bruh, it's not even that. I mean, like, I don't know. That shit
Tyler
changed me.
doesn't wanna feel that way. Listen to every word he says.
Like, I mean, before all,
Trap money,
well,
bitches.
before the military, like, you would never catch me being a submissive type. And you fucking know that shit. Yeah, I know, it changed me. It drives me fucking nuts. Well, I mean, like, it didn't
What are you
change me
saying?
for the worse. I mean, I can straight up tell you that. Like, it wasn't bad change. I mean, it just made me... Well, yeah, of course I'm biased, but I mean, like... What would you consider how I changed? Bad change? Let me hear 'em. What were the pros and what were the cons? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the thing, is that, I can be the smartest motherfucker when I'm giving advice, but whenever it comes to me, I am... It's harder when it's in my shoes to take my own advice. Alright, I don't need a fucking counseling here, alright? Yeah, I know. But... Well, yeah, I mean, the difference between this is I had an actual relationship with her. Like, an actual one, like, lasting for more than, like, a round for you. Bruh, you act like it's easy all of a sudden. It's not. I fucking still think about that shit every fucking day, and it drives me absolutely crazy. God, I just want to fuck. I don't know. some days I just want to curl up in a fucking ball and cry. Other days, you know, I'm just like, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna fucking live day to day. And then, you know, other days I'm just like, fucking, I can't stand it. But yeah, you know that it's, you know, like that, but you just, I don't know. You get feelings for someone and just all... Because it's the moments whenever the bad is good. You know, everything feels right. Everything feels perfect. Everything is great. Everything is just... Like, it couldn't be better. Yeah. It just drives me crazy sometimes. It's like, you know, I look back at life before the military. Like, if I didn't join up, where would I be now? Probably in college on a baseball scholarship with a full ride. And probably getting a degree in architecture or something like that. Some kind of really high-paying, math-oriented thing, because, you know, I'm really good at math. You know, and you're right. Even I would probably still be dating Ashlyn, but thank God I'm honestly out of that, because, you know, my mom was like, she told me the entire time, like, you know, she's dragging you down. Like, she's the sweetest girl ever, but she's just dragging you down. She's gonna do nothing with her life, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, fucking, like, I got so mad at her to the point that I was literally ready to just walk out on her and not talk to her. And then... Exactly. But then, like, looking back at it, I straight up told her, you know, like, I'm sorry for that. And, like, thank you for, you know, telling me that shit. And I was just like, if it wasn't for someone, I'd still fucking be there. And I mean, like, it's just fucking sucks sometimes. Bro, I swear there's so much shit I want to rant about right now. I don't give a... I don't care. Like... I don't know, it's just like... I've just never met someone that... How am I trying to put this exactly? So, basically, when I'm with her, like, it just makes me feel like a better person. Like, it's literally, you know, it sounds fucking cheesy, but it's literally the song, I like myself better when I'm with you. Like, it's fucking crazy, because, like, whenever I'm by myself, I'm a goddamn hermit. I will fucking admit that shit. I am just, like, I don't want to do anything much, but, like, whenever I was with her, like, there wasn't shit that I wouldn't do.
And you're more of a dick when you're alone.
Okay, I'm more of a dick when I'm alone, maybe.
There's no fucking maybe.
There is a maybe to it, alright? I'm not a complete asshole 24/7.
Nah, more like 22/7.
That's not 24.
No, the other some odd is when you go to sleep.
I don't know. It's just one of those things, like...
Oh, I know.
I spent so much money in tech school on it, like it's unreal how much money I spent on that shit. I don't even... But, like, I mean, I don't regret it. I don't regret any of it. Like, if I could go back to that shit in a heartbeat, I would. Like, in a fucking second, I would.
Oh, I remember having to help you pick.
in between this one or that one, or what do you think will look better, that one or this one? Is it creepy to just send it to the house, or I know. Oh, are we not talking about the chloroform? Shit. Well,
I don't remember. It's just like,
oh fuck. I don't remember who you are, Cran.
I don't know.
Did you just say neither do I? You don't remember who you are? Fuck.
Like I was saying, Bill, like, you know, being here in Minot, like, I mean, you know, so some days it's alright, you know, because, like, I don't really think about much. I'm just kind of just going through the motions, just getting through the day, blah, blah, blah. But then other days, like, you know, I'm by myself up here, you know. Any of my actual friends or people that I care about, 18 hours, the minimum away.
Yeah.
Like I said,
But-
like, I mean, you fucking, like, if you're up here with, like, a family, like, hell, like with Joanna, like, how, you know, it would have been quick, but, you know, we would have.
Imagine though, how it would have, how it's gonna be when you actually get deployed. Like,
Yeah, I understand that whenever I get deployed, like, it's gonna suck, but, like, it's the moments that I'm with her. Like, I don't think about when I'm not with her, when I'm with her. Like, I don't give a fuck about, like, the future. Like, I'm just in the there and now. Like, every fucking day, like, I was around her, I just felt better about myself. Every fucking time.
it's a good
Man,
feeling
I'm
to have,
fucking-
man, but that feeling, it's addicting.
It is addicting. Like, literally,
And
I was like, I've
it's
been
not
looking this
always
shit up,
good.
and, like, it's all these, like, whenever you, like, fall, like, it's literally said, like, whenever you fall in love with someone, it is a literal addiction because of
Oh,
all,
yeah.
like, the chemicals that your brain releases, and your brain just, like, it just gets addicted to it because, like, that rush, that feeling of being with someone that you want to be with.
Yes, but like all addictions, not all of them are for the best.
Yes. But no.
Not all addictions are gonna have a good outcome or
I know
healthy
that they
for
don't
you.
all have had good outcomes. I mean, you know, we argue, like, we freaking, like, we pissed each other off so fucking much all the time. But, you know, it was to the point to where, like, we actually liked each other so much that no matter how fucking pissed off we got at each other, we would, like, we'd get over it. Like,
It was,
and most of the
I-
time that we got pissed off at each other, it was over just petty shit. It was.
It was a. It sounds like it was a I hate that I love you kind of relationship.
I wouldn't go that far. Like, I mean, I could never say once that I ever hated her. Never.
No, not that you hated her. It's,
No, I didn't even hate to love her, bro. I was fucking, I have never been that crazy about someone.
you love her. It's where you love her so much that it almost drives you crazy whenever you guys get in a fight because
Yes!
you know that you guys don't want to be, you shouldn't be fighting because you care that much.
Yes, I
about
know.
each
Like,
other.
every
Yes,
fucking time we
that
got in a
is
fight, I was like, well, like, I never, like, came out and said it, you know? Like, there were times that I was like, I agged it on, and I didn't even know that I was agging it on, but, like, it's just how I
Yeah.
am. You know, whenever somebody, like, shoots something off at me, I'm just like, I'm gonna respond back. I'm gonna say something back. I am a
Yeah.
smartass. I will fucking admit
That's who
that.
you are. That's who you
Like,
are.
literally, the fucking people that I work with, the dude right beside me, and then the chick on, like, the other side of me, she was fucking like, you are such a smartass, you know that? And I was like, yeah, I know it.
Well, yeah, but that's why in life, man, you gotta find somebody that will help sync up to that. You know, if you
That's
find
the
somebody
thing,
that can't
is that, like,
handle that
me and
shit,
her clicked. Like, we were literally two sides of a magnet. Some days we were on the attraction, some days we were on the repulsion. Like the days that we were on the attractive, everything was fucking perfect. Days we were on the impulsive,
Yeah.
we fucking just argued. We just like brawled it out basically.
And that,
Like,
my dear boy, is what the honeymoon phase ended.
Yes,
Like,
I
after
know, and
that-
I hate it.
And now you guys be clicking like a damn broken piano tile.
No, that's the thing is that like I don't know, like I've just never been with someone that like I just click with in like every way, just like right off the fucking bat.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, we have like since she's from Miami, I'm from fucking bumfuck Nowhereville, like little tiny ass small town. She's from a big ass city, bro. Like it is so hard for like me to understand where she's coming from sometimes, and like I try and like I don't at first, but then like eventually I do.
Bro,
And but like that's why I admit
know.
defeat, because like I'm just like, I understand that I can't change you, so I'm just gonna have to change how I think. Like I'm gonna have to look at things differently. I'm gonna have to figure shit out.
Yeah, but
And I'll admit I'm not
it
the
can't-
fucking best at that. I am
it
not the
can't
best at that.
just be you changing. It can't just be you.
I know it can't just be
It
me,
doesn't-
but
it
that's the
has
thing
to
is that
be
I
both of
don't
you.
date someone to change them. I fell in love with who
Okay,
she was. I didn't want to change her. I don't want
and you
to change her.
shouldn't stay. You shouldn't be in a relationship where the other person expects you to change who you are. They should accept it. They should be okay with it. I mean, yes, you guys are gonna look at each other differently because you guys have different opinions and different standpoints from all around, wherever the fuck you said you were. Alright, but you'll see it one way, she'll see it another way, and you have to accept that. You can't just be like, oh, well, she doesn't like when I do this, so I'm just gonna, scratch that out, change it to this, and then hopefully it'll be better next time. You can't.
Yeah.
That's gonna cause more problems inside yourself than inside the relationship, and that's
the
not
thing, though.
needed.
Like, I didn't have a problem like changing how I acted. Like straight up, like she straight up told me like she likes a more alpha male. Like literally, you fucking know this shit. Before her, I was a very dominant and abrasive guy.
Yeah, and now, no offense,
And
you a
now,
bitch.
I will admit, I have turned into like a little bitch. Yeah, like you said. I mean, like, I don't know, like whatever.
I told you. Role reversal. That's what happened. From one relationship to another, role reversal. I pointed it out to you before.
Yes, I know you pointed it out, and I know that's exactly how it was. She turned into me, and I turned into like how my ex was. Like I didn't even notice it until you pointed that shit out, and it pissed me off because I was like, I am not like her. That is not me. Like I am the fucking protector. I should not be.
And then you sat down, you thought about it, you looked at the facts, and you realized, fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe
Yeah, I did say that. I
am.
was like, fuck, man. I changed. Like I was like, holy shit.
But see, one person can only change so much before they start to lose who they are themselves, and that's what happened.
That is what happened to me
went
because
from-
I
you
literally
went from
I
one
went
thing
from
to a
one
complete
to the
different
complete
person.
opposite.
Exactly. And that right there is what fucked you up.
It did fuck me up. I will admit it. But that's the thing. Being with her, I didn't give a fuck who I changed into, just as long as she liked me. I don't know, I just like... I tried to change from the man that I was into the man that she wanted. Or that I felt like she wanted.
And see, that right there was the problem.
And in doing so, I turned
you
into
had to
something she didn't
change
find as
into-
attractive.
If you had to change into a man that you felt like she wanted, then did she really want you though?
She did want just me, and that's why I was stupid. Cause I mean, just the way she is, you know, like sometimes like she's clingy, like or not like clingy, but so like sometimes like she just shows a lot of affection, but then other times like she shows like little to none. And like
Okay,
any time
so-
that it was like that, I always felt like I did something wrong, like I wasn't enough, or like I had to change something, like I had to just find a way to get her attention.
So tell me this: do you think that she would have gotten with you if you would have been how you were in your first relationship? Do you think things would have worked out fine and dandy if you would have stayed how you used to be?
Honestly, if I was how I was before, like in my first relationship, yeah. I honestly think that she likes like that version of me more. And I strayed away from that.
Mm-hmm. And that's why you can't change yourself.
Yeah.
That's that right there. You can't turn yourself into somebody you think will please someone else. You have to be who you are, how you were raised, the way you talk, all of it. And if
Bruh,
they don't
that's
accept
the thing,
you for
dude.
that,
The thing that I was hysterical about it because like she loved the way that I talk. She fucking made fun of it all the time, and like I was like, yes, I fucking love this. She makes fun of my fucking accent, you know. She makes fun of the sayings that I have. And, you know, it drove me crazy because I actually enjoyed that. Like I loved that she was making fun of me, like for how I was.
Exactly.
Because I get that shit because I can laugh at myself all fucking day.
and that right there is what you felt in the honeymoon phase. That was the good crazy. And then you started to change. And that right there, bad crazy.
Yeah.
That right there, the change is everything. Everything.
I know. I could go back and fucking give myself like a big old BAM right on the fucking face.
I would have, but you're taller than me, and I'd be afraid you'd hit back.
Yeah, you're shorter than me, so yeah, you couldn't do that.
Only by a couple inches.
Okay, you seen the difference from 5'11" to 6 foot? It's more like 4 inches. Actually.
I'm not 5'11".
Exactly, so you're even shorter than that.
Yeah. Either way, you gotta see, but that's the thing. That's why I just kind of sat back, and when you needed the advice, you know, I gave you advice, but all in all, I sat back, and because I knew you are stubborn as fuck, and
I
no
know
matter
I'm
how many
stubborn.
times I would say
and she's stubborn too.
you wouldn't
And
listen to me if I told you, yo man, you're going all about it wrong. You wouldn't have listened to me. So I sat back, I watched it, I watched as you went from one thing to another, the mistakes that were made, we'll get them next time. I watched it, I sat back, I let it happen, and, you know, it played out. And now that you look back at it, you're gonna realize what you did wrong and what to do better in the future.
That's the thing, yes, I want to do better in the future, but
you don't want to do better in the future without the person you want the future with.
you know,
Ironic.
I'm not even gonna fucking lie. That was really well put.
It's ironic. It's ironic, you know? You tried everything to keep the one person in your life, and you tried to change for that one person, to be the best you can be for that one person. But in the end, trying to change for the best, you ended up losing the better part of you. You cannot.
You hit me in the feels right now.
Like I said, I've been there. I know.
Yes, I did lose the part of me that I enjoyed the most. Like, I don't like just being around her. It just changed me, but being around her changed me in the good way. Like, I was way more outgoing. Like, you know me. Like, whenever I just come home like by myself, you know, I just hop on the game, talk to you guys, you know, just chill, you know, just kind of recluse and just, you know, hang out with you guys. But like, whenever I was with her, was I ever on the game? No, I wasn't.
When you were physically with her? No.
Yes, whenever I was physically with her. Did I even like give it a thought? You know, I could have taken my PlayStation and went and saw her. I didn't. I left it here because I didn't want to spend time on that. I wanted to spend time with her.
My nigga, you know how people look at a pregnant lady and be like, "Damn, you are glowing." Nigga, that's how you were when you were with her.
Yes, whenever I was with her, I was
Motherfucking
like,
glowing.
I fucking radiated with glowing. Like
Yes. You were the pippiest motherfucker I
was like,
seen.
I was the proudest motherfucker I've ever seen too. Like I fucking felt that shit. Like I felt on top of the fucking world.
Mhm. And that's where that addiction comes in.
And
that
exactly,
high
that's
rush
where
to your head.
it did rush to my head, and it's a feeling that I miss.
And you're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss it for days on end.
That's the
And
thing,
you're
though.
gonna
Is like
try and try and try to find a replacement, even if you don't, if you're not ready, even if you're not looking. You're gonna try and try and try to find that same feeling in others, and you're gonna realize that it's a whole lot harder to find that feeling again because you've already felt it with someone else.
And I don't want that feeling with anyone else. Like that's the thing. It's like you know. I was thinking about, you know, trying to move on and, you know, talk to Jessica, because she messaged me back, and after she messaged me, I messaged her, and then she messaged me back, and like she's wanting to like go out whenever I go back home, but like I told her like I don't know, I don't. Like you even said it yourself, like she was hot as fuck. I mean, like she is cute, but like I don't. She's not Johanna. And that's the thing. Like, you know, I can get like the hottest fucking supermodel in the world, but I'm not gonna have the same feeling for them that I already had. And that's the thing. Is like every day, you know, I don't tell her this, but like every fucking day, I just think about her. Like I just think about like what we could have been. Like all these fucking thoughts rush through my mind. Like what if I had been better? You know, like you know what could I have changed? Like what could I have done to make myself a better person? Like what could I have done to impress her? You know, I just.
You can't think
feel
those thoughts
stuck.
though, because those thoughts are what got you in trouble in the first place. You can't start asking yourself, how do I change? What do I do? What can I do to get her back? You gotta go back to being yourself. You gotta get yourself back before you can worry about getting someone else.
That's the thing, is that even being myself, you know, the chance of me being able to get her back, because like, fucking I am thousands of miles away from her. And it fucking sucks. Like she doesn't understand like how much it cost me to go down and see her. I had to take leave, you know, my family wanted me to come see them, but I fucking went and saw her because, you know, like being around my family, like I love my mom to death, but like I don't want to go back to the place that I grew up because it's just fucking memory lane of all the shit that I went through. But being around her, like everything was just better. Like, you know, life just felt better. Like, you know, I was around somebody that I just, you know, it changed me for the fact that I loved myself. Like I was fucking happy where I was. Like for once that I tried my ass off to look good for her all the fucking time. Like I admit I have very little fashion sense, you know, because where I'm from, you know, jeans, boots, and a shirt, that's fashion. But
yeehaw Skyrim.
Yep, yeehaw Skyrim. But like with her, you know, guys that she's been with, you know, they're probably more well put together. I mean, she's never seen me in like a nice suit or anything. I can clean up nice, but it's just that the fashion sense that she wants me to have, I didn't grow up around, so it's hard for me to get like. And that's the thing, is like we would go out shopping, and I'd be like, what is your opinion? And she'd be like, well, I don't know, you know, get what you want. And I'm just like, I don't know what I want, because I'm gonna pick the wrong thing, because I don't know. Like these, like honestly, like I got like these dress shoes, and I thought they looked absolutely ridiculous. And that's just the thing. I think they look ridiculous, but whenever I put them on me, she's like, dang, you look good in those. And I'm just like, really?
Yeah, but you can't.
And that's like the thing. It's like I love getting complimented by her because I can get complimented by anybody else in this fucking world and I wouldn't give a shit. Like you could tell me that I look good and I'd be like, hey man, thanks. Whenever she says like I look good, I'm like, yes, this is a fucking win. I fucking did something right. Like yeah, like I'm fucking bouncing off the walls inside.
But see, that right there, that's the problem. Yeah, you know, it feels good to be complimented by somebody, you know, that you have those intense feelings of. But you gotta remember, she was with you before you bought them shoes.
Yes, I know she was with me before all that.
Clothes.
But it's just that
the clothes don't mean anything.
I
Yeah,
know,
it looks good
it doesn't
on you.
mean anything.
Yes, it looks good on you. Okay, that's awesome, you know. But you got to stop trying to dress to impress.
That's the thing is I want
dress to yourself.
That's the thing is like I don't want to dress like myself. I want to dress like the person that she is more attracted to. Like yeah, she was physically attracted to me, myself first. But, you know, the thing that I want to do is since I'm with her, I always want to look my best for her. I want to look like whenever she looks at me, she's just like, damn, that motherfucker is mine right there. Hands off everybody else. Fuck off. He's mine. But like, and that's why I always tried my ass off to be better. Like shit. Fucking the other day I was looking up fashion online. I was trying to fucking figure this shit out. Like I was like looking this shit up and I was like, how is any of this shit fashion? Like half of it was like fucking basketball jerseys and shit like that. And I'm like, nah. Like one thing that I want to get, like I'm gonna see about getting whenever I go home, is a well-tailored fucking suit because that's the shit I've always wanted to have. The shit that makes me look good. And you know, one of these days I will fucking get one. It's gonna be expensive as hell, but boy, I'm gonna look fucking fly. Or try to at least.
I do want you to know that she did comment on the video earlier. It was about 30 minutes ago.
You're still streaming.
I don't know. Huh? I'm still streaming?
Yeah, you've been streaming this entire fucking time.
Oh, well. Hopefully no one's watching right now.
Rest in peace.
She disappeared earlier to go do something. I don't know, but so I'm just getting my fucking rant out. Like,
she came back at 9:27, said hi Tyler, and then that was around the time we were talking about the change and how whether or not you changed for the better or worse and all that. And she said, "What changed you?" And then she sent a question mark. Then she goes, "What are you saying?" And then she sent another question mark.
Either fucking way, like.
And it still says there are 2 people watching, and I'm pretty sure one of them is me. And it was just at 3, so I don't know if it's me in low life or me and someone else or what. But
either way, like.
Either way, it doesn't matter because.
It doesn't matter because I'm still like. I just want to rant.
It needs to be said and it needs to be heard.
And it's just because like I just want to get it fucking out, you know, like honestly before Ashlyn, like I was the type that I just bottled shit up. I didn't talk to anyone. I was like the hard ass motherfucker that had no feelings, no nothing. And Ashlyn was the one that cracked my fucking case and all of a sudden I had feelings. And then you know, after I left her, you know, I don't regret it one fucking bit. I don't at all.
Bro, you're literally repeating everything I said when I was like 17. That's exactly how I would. Whenever I was, you know, a kid, I kept that shit on lock. I didn't want to show any emotion, and then
all of a sudden you get a girl that you actually like, kind of like, and then
she says,
cracks
sit
you like
down,
a fucking egg.
Show me the feelings. Don't hide it. Don't bottle it up. And then after that, and all that shit, they leave, and those feelings are still letting loose. And now you can't stop it. No matter how hard you try, you cannot put them
exactly.
away.
You can't put Humpty back together again. You know, she cracked the shell. No. You can't put it back together.
Exactly.
And that's why I fucking rant all the fucking time.
That's why I drink.
Well, I don't drink. I'm not a big alcoholic.
I know. Well, neither am I. but
Bullshit.
I'm not. Hey man,
like,
I still got a bag of stuff down
if I was
there
to
I
go
haven't
out with
touched.
friends, I had like a beer or two that night. But like, I'm not just like a big drinker. Like, I mean, if I was around the right people, yeah, I mean, I'd go out and get drunk. But like, the reason that I don't want to really, like, I've never done it before, is because like, I don't know the type of person that I'm gonna be.
Hashtag call Sky.
And like, because like, this is the shit that goes through my head. Like, if I was to be, like, if I was with Joanna and like I was to marry her, and I was to be with her, and we were just like home one night and we got drunk, and I just ended up like changing into like this abusive guy and hitting her, I could never fucking forgive myself. Like, I'm just afraid that if I'm that kind of guy when I'm drunk, it's like I'm honestly scared that I would be like that.
See,
because that's how my dad was. And fucking, I still remember fucking coming home from school one day and my dad was fucking drunk. He literally, like, I had to fucking hide from him outside.
I am here, Mofus.
Like, I was so fucking scared. Because like, he was literally just trying to beat the fucking shit out of me. And I had to run from him and fucking, I had to run from him and call my damn mom. And she had to come home from work earlier and fucking talk him down.
And see, that's what alcohol does. Alcohol brings out somebody's inner self. That's what it does. That's why you got funny drunks, you got chill drunks, you got angry drunks. It just brings out who you suppress inside.
What's the thing is, like, I am not an abuser. Like, I am not a big fighter. Like, I will fight for what is mine. Like, say that somebody was to come up and like say I'm with Joanna. Somebody was to come up and slap her ass. Somebody was to come up and hit her, smack her, do something, just try to talk to her. I will fucking fight for that. Like, I will fucking live. I will fight till my fucking dying breath for that shit. I'm not a fighter though, but I would.
For what I love.
Exactly. I don't love to fight, but I will fight for what I love.
Anytime soon?
Hey man, I'm waiting on Tyler to start this shit. I don't think he can talk and play at the same time.
No, 'cause I'm fucking pacing around my fucking room right now. Like, literally, I am.
I do that. I do that.
Like, I have, like, I don't get this heated usually, but like, I'm to the point where I have to fucking pace, or I'm just gonna go crazy.
I do that.
It's just been one of those fucking things.
And see, because of that, that's why I don't. If you got drunk, I don't think you'd be a bad drunk. I think you'd be more of a funny guy. Walks into a refrigerator
maybe I would be
and goes,
a funny
"Excuse
drunk.
me, miss."
And, maybe I would be, but fucking, it's just that.
It all depends. Honestly, drinking all depends on A, where you're at, B, who you're around.
Yeah. I know.
Said.
Me, I'd rather stay at home and drink by myself.
That's
but
the thing is, like,
that right there, you do that, and then you start dredging up old memories, feelings.
That's the thing is, I don't. I already dredge up the past enough on my own. Like, I don't think about Ashlyn. I don't even. Yeah, I did tell you about that. About whenever she fucking, like, literally sent me 2 videos of her burning my fucking lip. Like,
yes.
like, that shit that didn't bother me at all whenever I told you about it. But, like, just thinking about the fact that she would do that.
I told you to say it's about time.
Like, I don't know, it just kind of started bothering me. I'm just like, why the fuck would she do that? Like, why does she want to stab me in the back, like, so bad again? And it's just like, I just think about it, and, she's just pissed off because I fell for someone else. I straight up fucking told her that. I told her, like, I don't have feelings for you anymore. Someone else, like I feel more of myself around her.
Bro, that relationship was doomed after the honeymoon, because she was a girl that wanted to, and I know this is gonna sound really fucking freaky, but Ashlyn was a girl who didn't want to be controlled but controlled at the same time. She wanted that alpha male, but she also wanted to be able to go out and get tattoos and fucking drink and smoke
and that wasn't what I wanted.
Exactly, and that's
and
why
yo, she got pissed off at me for that. I'm just like, I told you from the start of our fucking relationship that was not what I wanted. And fucking Ashlyn was like, oh well, okay, I'll agree to it. And she agreed to it. And I was like, I'll because she had like a meaning that her grandpa said that she wanted to get tattooed on her. And I was like, I don't find tattoos attractive. I don't. Like, I was like, can we make a compromise? And like, I get you like a necklace made of something for it. And she was like, yeah, sure. So, we just went on a little while. I ordered her a 24 fucking karat gold necklace with that saying on it. And the day before it came in, I had a baseball banquet. I went to that, and I texted her, hey. She didn't hear from her that entire night. I got back, nothing. And then I went to bed, got up the next day. She wanted to come over. So she came over. I was at my dad's. And we were laying on my bed, and then, one thing was leading to another. And then, so I was about to take her shirt off, and then I fucking, so she still had the bandage on from where she got it. And my hand hit it, and I was like, wait, what's that? It's like, I picked up her shirt, and, I saw that, and I was like, it was like a big bandage, and I was like, what the hell happened? Because, I was afraid that she, hurt herself, really badly. But, she wouldn't tell me. And I'm just like, I'm fucking right here. I was like, I see that. I was like, what the hell did you do? I felt like she had cut herself or, fucking just, something happened and, she, got really badly injured or something. And she just wouldn't tell me. And eventually I was just like... Eventually I was just fucking, tell me, what the hell is it? And then she wouldn't tell me, so I was like, alright, if it's this bad, tell me or get out. Because I can't take this if you can't tell me everything. And she took it off, and it was a fucking tattoo. I lost it. I didn't fucking scream at her or anything. I got fucking pissed though. I have never been that mad in my life because she fucking
Yeah, but see, you gotta look at, you can't. I'm not trying to make any excuses, but you can't exactly put all the blame on her because you gotta look at how she was raised. As uptight as her dad is, it's the more uptight the parents, the more the child is gonna want to act out. And because of that, she's gonna not want to listen or have control. She's gonna want to take control. And by her getting a tattoo, that's her way of saying, this is my body, I'm in control, no one can tell me otherwise.
Yes, and my mom kind of told me something along that. She was like, you can't control it. But it's I know, I'm not trying to control her. I was just, I just don't find that attractive. And she's just like, well, maybe then she's not the girl for you.
And she knew that. She knew because you told her. All right.
Yeah, exactly. She knew because I told her. And, I told her that we even came to a fucking compromise, and she still didn't care, even though she said she did.
But she brought it upon herself to ask for forgiveness instead of permission.
Exactly. I'm fucking saying it. And honestly, in a way, it is easier to ask for permission or for forgiveness than permission because once it's already done, it's not shit you can do. You can't take it back. I saw that shit and I was like, well, that's fucking permanent. I was like, what do I do? Am I done with her or do I keep her? And eventually I got so heated I started crying that night. God, just thinking about it still pisses me off.
Even with all the bad that's come out of all this, at least you're still having better luck than I am. Look at it that way. Dude,
I've been with 2 girls. 2. And that's just because, I don't...
And out of 2 girls, you've had better luck than I have.
Yeah, I don't know, Ashlyn, she was alright. It was more of just like a high school thing. And I didn't understand that until like after. But then like I met Joanna and like I was like, oh shit, like, you know, I was like, damn. Like, I was so nervous. I still remember the fucking first date we went on. Actually, no, it was the second date we went on because like the first date we went on, it was like a group. Well, it wasn't even just a me and her date. It was more of a group date. Like we all, like a bunch of us went out. It was me, her, Sylvester, Sabreo, Dixon, and Parsons. We all went out to like a little hibachi thing. Oh, the food was good. And, you know, that was like, I mean, we didn't really talk much, but I mean, like after that, I was like, you know, like this is maybe, like that was like, maybe this is my chance to actually get to talk to her, you know, like she actually invited me out, you know, like I was like, you know, all of a sudden I got this little confidence boost, I don't know, because like she actually, like, she got my number and texted me, and I was like, oh shit, I could talk to her in private now. I was like, holy fucking shit. And then I ended up saying like, hey, you know, like, can we go out again sometime? Like us? And then she took it as a group thing. I still remember this shit.
She was very daft.
Yeah, she was, I still remember, she was like, I'm very clueless. But like, whenever, like before that shit, she was like, oh yeah, I can get the group together again and we can all just like go do something. And I was like, I was meaning like us. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, me and you only. And she was like, oh, LOL. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit, I feel so fucking stupid. And then she's like, I'm clueless, but yeah, I'd like to. I was like, oh, my fucking heart stopped. I was like, no fucking way. He's like, I don't get it. Because like, I've been attracted to girls. Well, obviously, but like, with her, like, I have never been attracted to someone as much as I have with her. Like, it drives me fucking crazy how much I was attracted, or how much I am attracted to her. Not was, am. And it fucking, like, it drives me up the fucking wall. Because, like, with Ashlyn, you know, like, she was alright. And, like, but, like, whenever I was with her, like, you know, other girls, like, were still appealing to me. And like, I mean, I was like, I assumed like this would how it would be. Like, you just have to like turn the other girls down. But no, getting with Joanna, like, bruh, she was like, I was so goddamn attracted to her that not another fucking woman even crossed my goddamn mind whenever I was out with her. Like, never did I even think of someone else. Like, I didn't even so much as look at another girl whenever I was with her because my eyes couldn't get off of her.
Yeah. See, hold on, I'm typing.
It just, like, literally just on top of being around her and just me feeling like I'm a better person when I'm with her, just like me liking myself more when I'm with her, and you know, just how much fun me and her have together. Like, literally, fucking physically just going out every night. Like, we always had a blast. There was not one night that me and her could say we had a bad night. Like, every time we went out, we had a fucking amazing time. Like, I still remember Myrtle Beach. I spent so much fucking money there, but we had such a good time. Such a good time. Like, I spent so much, like, I still remember. This is probably my greatest memory of her, me and her. It was lighting off fireworks on the beach. I tried to get her to light some off too, but she's like deathly afraid of fire. And you know, I kept trying, like, I was like, here, let me hold your hand and I'll fucking do it. And she wouldn't do it. So I had to light it myself. Like, I had to take the lighter back, light it. And she's like put her hand on my shoulder acting like, you know, she was doing it too. But she like wouldn't put her hand out there by it. She had to put her hand on my shoulder, and she was acting like my arm was her arm. And so we lit stuff, and we fucking like lit this little tiny ass balloon where, you know, like the little thing that just spins in circles. And she fucking ran for the fucking hills whenever that shit lit. It was the funniest fucking shit. And I still remember whenever we lit off the big shit to end off the fucking night. Bruh, fucking, that shit, like, I went out there, ran out there, lit it, and it just went boom! And she's like, ah! I fucking ran! Oh my god, I loved it. Oh my god, I was fucking insane over her that night. Like,
hey Tyler, do me a favor. Whenever, as you said prior, whenever you said, sometimes, man, you just want to, like, just be okay and be happy, or sometimes you want to ball up and cry. Think about that memory.
I think about that all the fucking... I still have the damn video on my phone of whenever she took it. And every time I see that, I get the biggest fucking smile. But the biggest fucking tears to my face, too. Because, like... just thinking about that makes me fucking... Like, oh my god, me and her, like, we were something. But then, like, it just makes me think, like, yeah, we're... But, like, literally, I still remember, right as that, I was driving down the damn road, and it was almost midnight. It was almost New Year's. And she literally, right as that clock hit midnight, almost tackled me while I was fucking driving to kiss me. And, like, I literally had to fucking, like, hold on, I gotta pull over. And it's like, she fucking, like, attacked me with fucking kiss. I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh, I love this.
And then, sadly, all good things must come to an end.
Yeah, fucking...
Whether you wanted it to or not.
New Year's was so much fun. I always had the best time of my life with her.
Hey, the way you've made it sound about her, she did too.
And yeah,
she did too.
Whenever we went out, we always enjoyed being around each other. Like, that's just how it is. Like, I even talked to her about it before, and like, I was just like, I don't understand it, because even as mad as we get with each other, like, there's no place we'd rather really be than around each other. I just always had a good time with her. It just... I don't know. I just enjoyed it. I miss it. Even though it cost me, you know, a fucking arm and a leg just to fly down there, you know? But I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Well, see that right there? You gotta hold on to that. Like, it may not, I understand that you want it to be with the same person. But there's gonna come a time where you gotta realize that it may not happen.
I know
no matter how bad, no matter how bad you want it to. Alright? You have to hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. And we're to the worst. This is it. How everything ended. That is the worst. Alright? And you can't let it weigh on you and weigh you down and stop you from progressing on the way you have been doing. You can't. You have to find that dude you were before the military. Go back to that.
That's the thing, is that the military wasn't what changed me.
No, I know. I just say before military because we have you got your civilian life, and then, you know, but you gotta, no matter how corny it sounds, you gotta get back out there. Even when you don't think you're ready, you will be ready when the time comes. Like I said, number 2. This is number 2. Alright? There's always gonna be number 3.
That's the thing, though. It's like, whenever I walk around this fucking base and see people, whenever I go out and I see other people, you know, other girls, I'm just like, I look at them, but then like, I think of her, and I'm just like, they're they're nothing compared to her.
And that's not gonna change. It'll start to hurt less, but it's not gonna change. She's always gonna have a place in your head and in your heart.
And it drives me crazy because, like, you know, if I didn't think about her all the time, you know, it wouldn't be that bad. But, like, literally, just sitting in fucking work, I just think about her. Like, you know, I'm just hoping, like, she'll just randomly text me throughout the day and be like, you know, hi, hey, how you doing? But, you know, I know that I'm not gonna get that, and, you know.
But see, you got to remember the good moments and the happy memories, and stop focusing on the, oh, well, you know, one day she might just wake up and decide to, you know, text me and want to work things out. You can't focus on all that. You got to just look at how, you know, we had good times. It was amazing. Best times of my life, you know, that I've had so far. Because you're fucking young, like, come on, man. But you got to focus on all that.
I do focus on that all the time. That's why I liked her so much, because I always loved going out with her. Like, I loved everything, even how fucking pissed off she got at me. Like, it drove me up the fucking wall all the time, but, like, I loved it. Because, like, it was exhilarating. And even though, like, it pissed me off, and, like, I told her, like, I would get so mad at her for getting mad at me that I would, like, literally just, like, turn to, like, the quote-unquote submissive type. Because, like, I'd feel like I did something wrong. If I apologize, you know, it'd go away.
Fucking quote unquote on that.
He crazy.
What? I don't know.
All I gotta say, man, all I gotta say is, if you keep hanging on to the past and don't start living in the present, you're gonna fuck up your future.
I am living in the present,
you can't wait.
I just can't stop thinking about the past.
And exactly, and because you keep thinking about the past, you think, you know, one day you might, there still might be a chance where you can wake up and she sends a text saying, you know, hey, how's it going? You know,
and, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I do fucking wait for that all the fucking time.
And that's the problem.
I know it's the problem.
That right there is it. Okay, it's because you wake up hoping for that to happen, which is stopping you from being able to get to where you need to be. You may not know it yet. You may not know where you need to go, what you need to do, or where you need to be, but you'll never figure it out if you keep getting held back. You're taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but those step backs, they add up. It's hard. It's hard.
I know.
And sometimes you want to wake up and you just want to punch a fucking wall or scream at the top of your lungs.
I don't even want to punch a wall. I just want to go back to whenever
ball
I
up
just
and
wake up and
make a fucking time machine and go back to where, you know, the times were good. But you gotta understand.
I'd love to fucking do that. I fucking would. But no.
At that time, the times were good. Yes, that is true.
The days that I wake up, I just wish that I could just wake up beside her again.
It ended for a reason. And if it did, then there's no telling whether you were to take a time machine back to try and fix it, if it would just buy you a couple days, a couple extra days being happy, a couple extra months being happier. You don't know. But that won't matter because it still happened. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna live with it. But that's the thing. You will live with it. This is not your last day.
I know. I know it's not my last day. I know that I live with it. I fucking... I can live with it. It's just that... I mean, I do live with it. I live with it just fine. Like, I go to work, I make it through the day. But, like, even making it through this day, like, every day I think of her, like, all the time. I'm not talking about, like, literally, like, every second of every day, but, like, she crosses my mind very often, and like I'm just like, you know, I'm just like I just want to talk to her, you know, I just want to hang out with her again, you know, I just want to give her a fucking big ass hug and just tell her I'm sorry, and just give her a big ass hug and just tell her I miss her, and you know, all that shit.
I wish I could tell you it gets better, but it doesn't.
I know it won't.
I'm still trying to figure it out myself, but it will. There will come a day when it hurts less. The thoughts will slowly, they won't fade away, but you'll stop thinking about them as much. And it'll just be,
that's reassuring.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, there's not a day goes by that I don't at least think once about Sophia. I do. But I focus on the good times, and then I go on with my day.
That's the thing, is that she was my
she's
good
gonna
times.
be back there. She's gonna, it's gonna be in the back of your head. Right now, it's not.
I say, it's not in the back of my head, it's in the front of my head, it's in the top of my head, it's everywhere.
I know, but people don't lie when they say time, it doesn't heal, but it helps. So does booze. That's just my opinion. But you'll slowly be able to start to feel a little bit better, knowing that you've had those good times and that you were lucky enough to have them with somebody like her.
Yes, and I know.
But
and
it's time.
Every day I think about it, and I'm just like, I'm the luckiest fucking guy in the world to even have gotten a chance with her. Because,
and
like,
that right there is what you got to focus on, and then change your focus to go and maybe, I don't know, be somebody else's lucky time. How many people you think out here that has seen you probably looked at you and went, I don't have a chance?
None. Honestly, none.
That you know of.
Exactly. None that I know of. Like, you gotta understand, you know, like,
you won't know.
Whenever I was with Joanne, like, I bragged about how
it.
attractive that I was, and I was like, I didn't know I was bragging, I joked about it, and like, it's just because, like, whenever I was with her, like, I just felt on top of the fucking world. Like, I mean, like, literally, it's like the song lyrics, you know, how can I be humble when I kiss a girl like you? It's like, that was the fucking truth. For me, it was.
Okay, but
like,
you gotta look at. You gotta look at the facts.
Like I was on ecstasy when I was with her, like straight up.
You gotta look at the facts, though, because clearly it was one-sided.
That's the thing, is I don't think it was one-sided. I don't think it was just me feeling that, because at some point, at least some of the points, like I could tell that she felt the same.
She might have felt some love for you. She might have felt strong love for you, but the way you're explaining it about her, that shit right there is the type of shit that would make you, no matter what hell you go through, you're always gonna say I love you at the end of the night. But clearly,
exactly, and that's what I did. No matter how fucking mad I got at her, or how fucking sad I got, you know, or what fight we had, I would always, like, I would always tell her I love you, good night.
But clearly it was one-sided, because if it wasn't, you wouldn't be here at this very moment ranting about this shit. You wouldn't. You'd be happy with her. If it was going both ways, you guys would be happy right now together, not having to deal with, you know, watching what you say because you're afraid to make her angry because you don't want to lose her. Alright, or having
and that was my
know,
biggest flaw. I only, like, I mean, I should have, like, watched myself, like, just like a courtesy, basically, to just, like, watch what you say, like, not just, like,
I mean, yeah, don't
like,
always be, like, sexual 100%, don't always be, like, offensive, making, you know, offensive-ass jokes. I mean, you gotta respect shit like that,
yeah.
but you can't change the fact that you make smart-ass comments. You a cocky motherfucker.
Yes, and she knows that. Like I was a cocky motherfucker most of like some of the time at least, and she fucking knew that I was a smartass and all that. And, you know, some days like she was like she found that shit hysterical, and you know some days she just got like she just didn't want to have it. And you know, like that's the thing with me is like I'm just the type of guy that always just wants to bring laughter to people's lives. Like I just want to make people laugh. I just want people like I want to make people's days better.
See, that's something I have come to realize is no matter what you do, no matter what you say, how you live your life or what you do in your life, they're always going to be unhappy.
Yes,
You
and then anytime I see
cannot
that, like,
please
I just
everyone.
like, oh shit, I gotta make their day better, like, I gotta do something. And then, like, I do
know.
that, and I go to great lengths just to make their fucking day better, but in reality, I'm not helping myself any. And you have to help yourself. Like, you have to help yourself to help others.
And that is why, honestly, in my opinion, what the biggest part of the problem was.
Yes, the biggest part of the problem is my fucking savior complex.
Yes, you tried to go in to be everything she wanted, but not everything she might have needed.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause
that was my
gotta
issue. It's like in the
understand.
beginning, I was what she needed, like so to speak. But like,
Yes. And
whenever
then
I
you
tried to
started
change to what I
changing
thought
to-
she wanted, it
screwed it up.
It screwed it up. Yeah.
You cannot let... It is not a bad thing to show emotion, but you cannot let your emotions run amok, because if you do, they will get the better of you.
Yeah, I know.
That's why, I mean, hell, that's one of the reasons why I'm single, because I can talk to this ex, this girl, whatever, and I don't have to worry about one being like, oh shit, he's stepping out, you know, because they know, you know, I'm talking to them, I'm being nice to them, I'm flirting with them, because I am single, alright, but I don't let my emotions get the better of me and talk to one of them and be like, alright, well, you know, oh, you don't need to go out right now because, you know, we talking, and then run off to an ex and be like, hey, you know, how's you going? You can't play one-sided, alright, it goes both ways. You have to keep track of your emotions, because if not, them motherfuckers will get you in more trouble than anything else.
Yes,
and that's
I know.
what happened.
It will, and like
that's what happened. Your emotions got the better of you.
They did. They did.
And because your emotions got the better of you, you lost the better of you.
Yeah, I did. And I hate it. I do.
But you realize it. You notice it. You feel how you feel because you know what you lost. Alright?
I do know what I lost, and like that's why I'm so fucking like broken and burnt out and hurt about it, because like.
But you can't just focus on what you lost, because yes, it is lost, but it is not forgotten.
Yes, I know. I still talk to her like as much as I possibly can. Like it's kind of like whenever she feels like talking to me, but like just like whenever I have the chance to talk to her, like I'm all over that shit. Like I drop work, I drop everything I'm fucking doing just to talk to her. And I don't know why. It's just like talking to her it just makes like all like the bad, all this thing about like being in shitty little Minot all by myself, you know, it just makes all that go away whenever I'm talking to her. It just makes me feel so much better whenever I just talk to her.
Yeah, but in the end, you're also hurting yourself.
Yeah, I'm hurting myself, but like
it's good. It's great that you get to talk to her, and that she's the perfect, you know, distraction away from, you know, the hard life of being up there in Minot alone and all that shit. You know, it's a good relief to be able to, you know, spill your guts to someone and all that shit. But when you do that, especially to somebody who you love so much and lost, alright, you're giving yourself false hope with every text message she sends back.
Yeah, I know. And this, like, it's the false hope that kills me. Like, cause every day I just think, you know, maybe one day I'll be able to get back with it. And honestly, like, I hold on to that. Like, I'm just like, I hope, you know, one day. But like at the same time, I'm just like, I'm me. You know, I don't bring much to the table, other than smart ass comments. You know.
But see, the fact that you keep thinking that, if you keep doing it, it's gonna keep holding you back. Alright, as you said way earlier, you know, you could, her name's, what is her fucking name? Shit. Jessica? Yeah, Jessica has been wanting to plan a day to, you know, meet up, hang out, get together, whatever. But you don't, because of that false hope. You're sitting here, well, I don't want to go out with her because what if Joanna comes back? I'm gonna feel guilty. Alright, and
exactly,
I don't want to hurt her. I don't want to hurt Jessica if I leave Jessica for Joanna, because I would take Joanna back in a heartbeat because of how much I feel about her. But that shit right there, you can't focus on, oh well, I want to keep her happy, but I want to, you know, make myself happy and be with her, even though I know, you know, all the shit that's I've been through. You know, it may not work out, and it's probably gonna hurt me if worse if it doesn't work out. But I still want to be able to have the chance again with her because you know you love her that much. But in the end, like if we're quoting songs here, sometimes the only thing to do with someone you love is to let them go.
The thing is, I don't want to.
And if it comes back, treat them like I'm joking. Wrong song. I'm joking. Love that song, but no. If it comes back, it's don't listen to them when they say if it comes back, it's meant to be. No, people just have abandonment issues, and whenever they feel the need to come back, they come back. So they don't feel alone. But let me just say, once you have a taste of what you feel is true, you will never taste it with anyone else ever again.
I know, like, you know, I get made fun of because I think of it this way, but like I'm not gonna feel the same way about anyone else that I feel about Joanna right now. Like I already know, because like with Ashlyn, I was with her for 2 years and I never felt this way about her. Like,
and see, that's what I said about Haley, and then I met Sophia. Haley was my first time crush, you know, girl I thought I was gonna grow from young to old with and all that shit. And it didn't work out. And, you know, we're best friends today. And there's no problem with us. Luckily she didn't block me. She probably wanted to, since her ex-boyfriend hates me. But, and then I met Sophia. Shit went down. I thought I'd never find another. And after that, I can tell you, to this day, that happened when I was 16, 17. To this day, I can tell you that I still feel like I won't find it again.
yeah,
Which is why I've been going
like,
from one to another to another to another.
I don't want to wait till like I'm fucking 30 or 40 to find somebody that I fall in love with.
Okay,
you know?
boy, I am 21. Fuck you. Okay.
Like that's just what I'm saying. Is like, you know, Like when I was with her, like how I felt, like I want that. Like
But
that's what I
the
want,
thing.
and I don't want to wait till like I'm fucking 30 for that shit. You know, I want to find somebody that I can like. I want to be one of those fucking couples that, you know, like, been together for 60 years, and, you know, we're 80. We're 80 and we've been together for 60 years, like...
Or, no offense to him, love him to death, or you're gonna end up like Junior and Shannon.
Don't even bring that shit up.
Hey, it works both ways, man. There's been people that got married straight out of high school and, you know, spent the rest of their life together. And then there's other people to where they got tied down so early, they never had time to experience the rest of their lives with other people, other personalities, other things.
I don't want to with other people. Like, I don't have that want to do that. Like, I was happy where I was.
Right now. You don't have that want right now.
I've never had that want in my entire life.
Yeah, but your entire life ain't done.
Yes, I know. But, like, I am not just a big party type. Like, you know this. Like, my entire family knows. My mom knows this.
Not even party, man. Not even, like...
No, and I'm not the type that wants to sleep around. Like, I am the type that wants to find one person that I just click with like I did with her. And just be happy with that. Because, like, I'm not the type that, you know, needs constant fucking sex. Like, I'm not like the nympho. I'm not like that. Like, I'm just, like, she was everything I wanted with that. Like, she was everything that I wanted. And more.
But Tyler, believe it or not, there are several other girls with those same capabilities.
I'm sure there are, but they're not her.
You're right. But I bet if you were to take her out of the equation and replace her with somebody else, for example, you know, it would never, you've never met Joanna, alright, but you started talking to Jessica, and then you were with Jessica as long as with Joanna, alright, and you would fly down there wherever, I don't know where the fuck she is, but to go see her, to hang out with her and all this shit, and, you know, time goes by, longer, we could be sitting here talking about Jessica.
And we could be, but that's the thing, is like...
Instead of Joanna.
That's the thing, is like, I just find Joanna, like, it's unexplainable how fucking attractive, like, I've never been attracted to someone like this.
Because you haven't found
I see a
someone
girl,
else.
and I'm just like, you know, she looks good, you know, she looks cute, like, and then I see a girl like, dang, she's hot. I see Joanna, and like, I'm speechless. Like, you know, like, I've never dated a Mexican, you know, I'd never date like a black girl, because like, I just don't find that attractive. Like, Mexicans, so I'm alright with that. I'm alright with that.
Easy now. I'm gonna have to make it rated R. For
rated R?
racial.
What, just because I don't find that attractive?
Now, you said
but
Mexican
honestly, like,
and black. Those are derogative terms.
I never found myself like wanting to be with like a Mexican. Like, I mean, I was close friends with them in high school. Like, I had girls that were Mexicans that were close friends of mine. You know, I just like never found them attractive. But like, just something about Joanna, just I find her so damn like I can't explain it.
Okay, but is it just because you find her so damn attractive because of her looks, because of all the feelings you have for her?
Both.
I mean, yeah, before you guys got together, you looked at her and you thought, damn, she is like, holy shit.
Yes, and you know that because like the
rising.
fucking, yeah, whenever I first fucking saw her, I was like, holy shit, like I whenever we took pictures together, I sent that shit to you, I bragged about this, I was like, I'm getting to fucking go out with this. I was like, this fucking girl, I am getting to go out with this. Like, I was so fucking proud of that. Like, I was like, this is the hottest girl I've ever fucking seen, hottest girl I've ever met, and I fucking like her. She's so much fun.
But, believe it or not, there are others. And I know what you're gonna say. Yeah, I'm sure there is others, but there's not others that is gonna be her. I know. But you will never be able And even right now, if I know you may not feel the want to try to move past it and move on to see if you can find someone else like her, because there is no one else like her in your mind.
There's not gonna be anyone.
You have to give yourself that chance. Like, I'm sorry to put this thought in your head, but you think you think she's just waiting around by the phone for your text message or your call or
I fucking know
like
she's not. And every time that I know that, I mean, it breaks my fucking heart. Like, it honestly,
it does.
It bothers the shit out of me. But like, I don't tell her that. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna like constrict her to fucking anything because of how I feel, you know? Because if she doesn't find me attractive, like if she just doesn't like want to have anything to do with me, like I can't change that. I wouldn't try to change that, because if I did, like it wouldn't be real. It wouldn't be like what we did have.
You gotta take a card out of her playbook, though. That's what you need to. You need to start looking at this more like she is, and less like what you want to. You can't keep looking at it as, alright, you know, I'm gonna play the long game here, you know, she's gonna go out, she's gonna have fun, she's gonna meet other guys, but, you know, she's gonna soon realize that none of them guys are like me, or, you know, she might realize that she doesn't click with any of them like she clicks with me, and then she finally have my chance again with her, because she'll realize what she was missing. No. You can't wait for that to happen. You need to go out. You need to show her, you know, you can live your life without her. You were doing just fine before you met her, sort of.
Yeah, sort of. Exactly.
So you were getting by just like you are now. Yes, but we all do. Either way, you need to show her that you can do exactly what she's doing without her holding you back, because she sure as hell isn't letting you hold her back. You can't be hung up on her. And I'm not trying to, I mean, hey man, if I know how happy she made you. Alright, so I'm not trying to talk down on her or sound bad, even though she does sound like my ex-fiance and it scares the shit out of me. I'm not, probably because they're both from Miami.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to talk bad about her, but if she's moving on without a hiccup or a thought of crossing her mind of getting back with you, then why does she deserve the same from, or why doesn't she deserve the same from you? If she can do it, why? I mean, yeah, I know it hurts. It sucks. You don't want to do it, alright? But you owe it to yourself to try and find that happiness again, instead of letting her take that happiness from you. You owe it to yourself to get back
the thing is that
who you were.
She was the one that kind of gave me that happiness that I felt.
You had happiness before her. It wasn't the same, and it wasn't as much. But now is the time to stop trying to move.
I was fine without her, but then I met her, and I was better with her.
Now is the time to stop going 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Now is the time to take a step back. Figure out yourself before you try and figure out you and someone else. You gotta get yourself back. You got who you were before her. You need to figure that out. You need to get your shit together. Not in life, not physically, but emotionally. You need to get your shit together. I don't know, fucking hit up Jessica, you know, say, hey, you know, I'll be coming in with so-and-so whenever. Maybe we can go catch a movie or go to a fucking drive-thru and fucking get some french fries and a Frosty. I don't care. You know, whatever you guys think is fun. Give her the time of day that you would want from Joanna, and it's her fault, Joanna's fault, for not trying to give you another chance that you feel like you need. It's time to give to someone else instead of to somebody who is unappreciative of what you're trying to give. I don't know if any of that made sense. It did to me, but I'm the one saying it. You can't keep trying to. You basically you can't help someone realize something that they don't want to realize for themselves. So why not take a step back and help yourself realize that maybe it's not for the best. I know you want it to be. I know you want that day to come to where it'll work out and it'll help and it'll fix everything you feel that is broken inside of you. But that day, more with the way things are going and the way, no offense, that she is, that day will not come. It will not happen. So you owe it to yourself to give yourself another day.
Yeah.
Another day of happiness. It may not be with her, but happiness is still out there. You just you need the want to go and find it. But until you get that want, you're just gonna be sitting there drowning your sorrows as another guy on a fucking bar bench does every night, because he doesn't have the balls to go home to face his wife because he fucked up. He did wrong, but he doesn't want to face it. Well, now it's time to face the music, Tyler. It's time to realize that this shit, it happened and it's done. And now it's time to move on. Damn, I sounded like a cliche from every broken love story ever. But it is the truth. Stop acting like you owe it to her. Start acting like you owe it to yourself. My fucking pizza is cold now. She's no longer watching. She stopped watching at 10:22.
How the hell do you know that?
I am watching, or I'm looking at the comments.
Oh.
She said hello at 10 o'clock. And then she said, I'm here, mofos. And then she said hello. Then she said, play the game. Then she did a frowny face. Then she said, girl got tatted up with a sticking tongue out face. Then she said, that's interesting. Then she said, nop, N-O-P. Then she said, yop, Y-O-P. And then she said, he's crazy. And then Joanna Lopez left the chat. So, she heard up until about half an hour ago of everything.
Wonderful.
But it needed to be said. And it needed to be heard, especially by her. She's the one that done this to you. She's the one, and I know it ain't, you know, really a situation to put blame, but she's the one that did it. Okay? She made you get close. She made you feel the way you do. And then she's the one that waited for you to turn around and reached through your back and ripped your heart out. She did that. And now she needs to face the music too. That she's the cause of everything you feel, good and bad. She needs to live with that, knowing that she hurt you, she fucked up, even though I'm sure she's way too proud to admit it herself. but because I know the type. But so she won't. But one day, she's gonna soon realize when she's, 40 years old, in a bad marriage, finances struggling, life struggling, looking toward the alcohol because she thought she'd never be that way when she was a kid, but she is now. And she's gonna look back and think, damn, maybe if I would have stayed with him, things would be different now. And you are gonna be sitting over here, fucking Air Force, probably a fucking Warthog pilot, shooting fucking America all over the place. And you're gonna be able to finally come back from that long-ass deployment, do your years, go home to a beautiful woman. I vote Jessica, because she's cute as fuck. But I vote Jessica. And you're gonna look at her and be like, damn, I thought I'd never be able to feel this again. And I'm happy I am right now. And I'm happy it's not with her. You may not believe it, but it'll happen. Hasn't happened to me, but I have shitty luck. Alright, Jesus is not on my side. But I'm also a shut-in. So. If anybody has the chance to feel what everyone else feels in the start of their life, love life, relationship life, whatever, if anybody has the chance to feel it again, it's you. Can't believe I'm saying that, but low life's low life. The other guys are the other guys. I'm a man whore, so it would just leave you. But if anybody can, it's you. This is just another hiccup in a long-ass journey. Honestly, I wouldn't even call this a hiccup. I'd say you just kind of got sand in your sandals. Have you ever had that happen?
Yeah.
Have sandals on and sand get in between like your toes and shit? That shit's annoying as fuck. And that's exactly what this is. One of them annoying ass moments. Because you're getting relationship advice from me, of all people. I joke, I kid. Either way, that's all it is. It's just another notch, and it doesn't seem that small, and it won't for a while. But one day you're gonna look back and you're gonna realize, damn, I got caught up on all that shit for no reason. Right now in the moment it doesn't feel like it. But it'll happen. It always happens. And it will continue to happen. But like that childhood saying goes, the first is the worst, the second is the best, and the third is the guy with the hairy chest. That was a joke. But it's true though. First is the worst, second is the best. So, and the third is what you choose for it to be, what you plan for it. That is what you want to be able to hold on to. Not the worst, not the best. What is happiness. I guess you could say the first is the worst, the second is the best, the third is, well, forever happiness. Damn. Bars. But you're hung up on it.
I am.
More than what you should be.
Yeah, probably.
And I know you're sitting here thinking, Billy, you're a damn man whore. You couldn't possibly understand how hard this is. It's not easy. And it won't be. But one day I can promise you, it will be. It'll hurt less. It won't go away, but it will hurt less. It's just waiting for that one day, which absolutely sucks. Because you're like, oh my god, if that's the case, hurry up and get here. Like, I hate feeling like this. Fucking, come on.
Yeah.
But, my dear boy, it is 11 o'clock here, 10 o'clock there. You should probably get to go to bed.
Probably.
Now, I want you to do one thing for me. When you get off to go to bed, do not reflect back on anything we have talked about. Because you will be up for hours. Alright, I want you to, whenever you do, I want you to hop off the game, get ready for bed, lay there, maybe listen to a song or two, nothing depressing, preferably. Fucking you know how my playlist goes, it goes from la 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 to raw. Listen to the raw part. Or watch some funny ass vines, memes, whatever you kids call it nowadays. But either way, and just do that till, you know, your eyes start dozing, then go to sleep. And if you're afraid to sleep because of the dream that may come, just do what they normally tell you as a kid, constantly say something over and over out loud, and you'll end up falling asleep dreaming about it. As long as it's not gummy bears, do not do gummy bears. Very bad.
What? Jamie asked her to marry him? Oh my goodness.
OMG. We need to go to Beverly Hills right now. Jamie did not do that.
I cannot believe that he just asked Hannah to marry him. Crazy.
Who's Jamie and who's Hannah?
He's a good friend that I play baseball with.
Oh. Damn, they're how old?
He's a year older than me.
Yep, I feel sorry.
No, she's actually really cute.
Cute doesn't make a marriage, boy.
Nah, but she was a super nice girl. Super nice.
Maybe at first.
No, she was just super nice, straight up.
After they actually get married,
They've been
wait
together
about
4 years.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Okay, they've been together 4 years, but do they live together?
I have no idea.
Alright, well, if they don't, I want you to figure out when they move in together, wait about 5 weeks, and then text him and be like, yo, man, so, how's it going? He will text you back, flipping the fuck out, freaking out. Oh my god! You think there's a honeymoon period whenever you get in a relationship? Wait until the honeymoon phase after moving in. Hell on earth. You're gonna start waking up noticing that shit's not where it should be. this drawer's empty, that one's full, there's shit here, there's shit there, you're gonna lose all sense of wherever the fuck you are.
Yeah.
But last thing I'll say is you don't just owe it to others for them to be happy. You owe it to yourself to be happy. And yes, I don't mean to be happy with someone else. I mean personal happiness. Not happiness you can find with another person in your life. Not happiness you can find with an object or a song or anything like that in your life. I mean self-happiness, to where you actually want to wake up in the morning, you want to go to work, you want to get through the day, you want to come home and be able to either hop on your game or, you know, do whatever. You need that. You need to have the want to be able to keep going alone and not have to feel like you gotta depend on the happiness of someone else before you can depend on the happiness of yourself.
I know that. Doesn't mean I listen to it, but I know that.